everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Happy Friday. Man, what a beautiful morning. Earlier, during my first live feed, we saw some incredible colors in these clouds. Look at these clouds, they're beautiful. They were pink earlier this morning. Everything was pink. It was incredible. You got to go back and check out my first live feed. Hopefully Facebook saved it. Now we're into the pale yellows. Pretty soon they'll be turning white as that sun comes up. It's about 6:40. I'm standing on the south shore of Wiggins Pass, up at the north end of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park in North Naples, Florida. It's a very pleasant 75 degrees, not nearly as humid as it was yesterday. This is looking out to the west, out into the Gulf. Look at those clouds. We're going to hang out up here for a while for sunrise. At 6:40 is sunrise, but it takes a little while to get up over the treetops. And we'll take a little stroll down the beach at the park, see what it looks like. The water was up to the sand piles. Actually, the waves were crashing into those sand piles on the beach this morning. Actually washed some of them away. I think the tide last night was a little higher than normal because we got some water up here at the point up on the beach, some standing water, which makes for some beautiful reflections of those colors. Hit that share button, let everybody know I'm back here. I know I kind of left abruptly, but I wanted to capture a halfway decent video of those clouds to share with everybody later. The Facebook replays are just terrible. I love those wispy clouds. It's beautiful. Wish you were out here. I wish you were out here with me. Anybody wishing they were out here? Let's see. Can you do a big happy smiley face there in the emojis? Is that an option if you wish you were here? We got smiley emojis. Hearts work too. I love seeing the hearts flying across the screen. There you go. Those blues, look at the blue. It's just the contrast in the colors. That's what I love out here. I'm like a little kid at Christmas in the mornings like this with these clouds. Oh, I get so excited. I think some of Roy rubbed off on me. I think he helped teach me an appreciation for the simpler things in life, all the hidden beauty. This is better than any Hollywood production, in my opinion. Which I will not be watching any of those anymore. Ugh, Hollywood is dead to me. Wow. The other reason I stopped and took a quick little break was because I can put the iPhone in the wide angle lens, use the wide angle lens on the iPhone. I can't do that during a live feed. So it lets you see a little more of the landscape. And man, it was beautiful this morning. I got 2 videos that I recorded this morning. Daybreak, I knew it was going to be good. I knew this morning was going to be good. At daybreak, those colors were just teasing the heck out of me. The clouds were already turning pink. It's hard to see in the video because it was daybreak. It was dark. But you'll get the idea. It was beautiful. And then that explosion of color. Oof. Actually, I think I got 3 videos to share. We'll see. That's why you got to keep checking back throughout the day. Photos, videos. The evolution of daybreak is what I call these colors. Those changing colors. Only one person can create a masterpiece like that. If you don't know who he is, you're lost. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Isn't this better than watching the news? It's kind of rough out here this morning. That Hurricane Raphael, you see that? Did you see the news though this morning? The weather, it's up to a Category 3. I always check the weather before I head out to the beach, and that thing is up to a Category 3. Fortunately, it's not going to bother anybody. It's just kind of dancing around out in the Gulf. Let's hope it fizzles out before it makes any kind of landfall. Really didn't feel much from Raphael here in North Naples. Got a little rain later in the day yesterday. The wind wasn't that bad. Boy, that tide really came up here last night. It just smoothed off this beach up here, which is nice. But you can see the water that got trapped all the way back up in here. Yeah, we should be seeing, oh, I just saw a little flicker of the sun. It's right down in there. I just saw a little flicker right down in there. So it's got a few more minutes to get up over those trees. You can see the standing water up here. No fish in them. If there were, the birds already had their fill. If there were fish, the little shore birds would be all lined up along there. If you're thinking about coming up here and joining me this morning, I'd wait a little while. Unless you don't mind getting your feet wet. You're going to be getting wet. That water, like I said earlier, is up to the sand piles on the beach. I'd wait another hour. I love the reflections in the water. I was walking up here in the dark this morning. I was trying to figure out where they are at with getting the sand out of the parking lots. I couldn't figure it out. The sand goes all the way up to the north end of Area 4, the sand piles, but I don't know if they're still working in parking lot number 2 or if they moved up to 3. I can't tell. Because they weren't working and it was dark. So yesterday we pretty much covered all of Vanderbilt Beach. My second live feed, I walked all the way down Vanderbilt Beach, started up at the north end and walked down to Vanderbilt Beach Park down there by the Ritz. If you want to see what Vanderbilt Beach is looking like, check out that video. Everything's getting back, getting back to the way it was before Helene and Milton. Obviously, all that lush greenery that had just started filling out 2 years after Hurricane Ian. Things were finally starting to look good. Now we're back to that sandy beach look behind all the condos and homes. Oh well, that's what happens. That's part of beach life, I guess. Saw a couple crab traps up on the beach this morning. You know, it's against the law to raid those traps. Don't do that. You're messing with somebody's livelihood. Those crabbers will come looking for their traps here eventually. Wow. Darn it, I was trying to get over to the pass. There was 3 pelicans sitting over here and they just took off. Well, somebody's hopeful there, looking for something in the water. That sun's just about over the trees. Can you see it there? Wow. I love spending my mornings with you. I love being able to share these moments. Right now, Roy would be jumping up and down. He'd be shifting from left to right, trying to get the best view. But right now, it sun's right in a little notch there in the trees. Just incredible. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And it is bright. And it is beautiful. Happy Friday, beach family. Wow. Nothing like being together for sunrise. So obviously those stinking Facebook stars aren't working. I have no clue. I've gotten no help from Facebook, just the runaround. So that's kind of hurting me there. If I did depend on those to make ends meet. Tips and Facebook stars. So I took a chunk out of my income. Thank you, Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg. To you. Big raspberry for Mark Zuckerberg. take a stroll over to the corner over there and slowly start making our way down the beach. I think it's going to be just an incredibly gorgeous morning. I was hoping some of our little feathered friends would be lining up here along the shore. Still kind of quiet in the bird department. Oh, you got anything exciting planned for this weekend? Don't forget, Monday is an important day. The 11th, Veterans Day. Don't forget our veterans. You veterans that are watching out there, happy Veterans Day. And thank you for your service. God bless you, men and women. Be sure to thank a veteran. If you are out on Monday and you are out in a restaurant or whatever, pay it forward. Thank our veterans. Monday. Thought I heard something jump next to me, but no. Seeing the pelican standing on the shoreline. We don't see that every morning. Usually they're out floating in the water. Boy, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That sun coming up now. Gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Just incredible. Imagine how beautiful this is at sunset out here. We saw a beautiful sunrise this morning. Just flip it. Imagine how beautiful sunset is out here. Man. Now, imagine yourself on a boat at sunset, cruising out Wiggins Pass here. Wouldn't that be fun? Well, guess what, my friends? It doesn't have to be a dream. You can do that with Boat Naples here in North Naples. BoatNaples.com. Check them out. Sunset cruise at Wiggins Pass. If it's a nice, calm evening, go out and cruise up and down the beach at Delnor-Wiggins. Give them a call. Ask them about our Thursday evening Southwest Florida television sunset cruises. That is something special they are doing for me and you, my Southwest Florida television beach family. Complimentary beer and wine, a Slancha Irish whiskey sunset toast. You get some quality time with me. Come on. That's got to be worth something. And of course, a beautiful Southwest Florida sunset. BoatNaples.com. You're not going to find that sunset special on their website. You got to call to get on board with us. Do it now. Wake her up. Wake up Captain Sandy. Give her a call right now. Boy, remember just, a few weeks ago, all the egrets that were lined up here, the big ones and the little ones. Man, they were all up around the corner up there. Just incredible. I just heard it sounded like a stingray, like a big ray jumped out of the water. They make kind of like a flopping sound when they hit the water when they go back in. It sounded like it was back out in here somewhere. Sounds like when somebody does a belly flop almost. Catching a video of that that's just pure luck. If you're pointing the camera and a ray comes flying up out of the water, it's an incredible sight to see. I mean, they like fly up out of the water. What's with our pelicans? That's cool. So our birds are coming down here, lining up down here this morning. It is beautiful. Come on. What better place is there to be than right here? It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Hey, maybe someday I'll get to meet you out here. That would be fun. If you ever are in this neck of the woods, and please come by and say good morning to me. I'm pretty easy to find. All you gotta do is watch my live feed and you'll be able to figure out where I'm at. Pretty hard to hide when you're live on Facebook. Wow. Were you watching first thing this morning? Were you watching my first live feed? You can testify for me. These clouds were pink. Everything we're looking at, these white clouds were pink this morning. It was incredible. I've got video to share later to prove it. Absolutely amazing. Can't get over how quiet it is. I mean, yeah, it's a little earlier than usual. I don't know what time it is now, 7 something or other. I don't know where I'm going to do tomorrow morning. It's going to be impossible to get up here tomorrow morning just because of the tides. So I will figure something out tomorrow. See if maybe Robert wants to go somewhere. Check something else out early in the morning. Where'd all our little feathered friends go? Hit that share button if you haven't done so already. A few more guests arriving for breakfast. There we go. That's what I was hoping to see. Yeah, it just made my morning. Well, those colors, now the birds. I love it when the pelicans get mixed in there. Beautiful sights, beautiful sights. Hey, if you're enjoying the views here, remember I do depend on your support to make ends meet. I wish I didn't have to do that. I wish I was independently wealthy, but I do count on your support to make ends meet each month. Used to be able to get those Facebook stars. They don't work anymore. I don't know why. They work for other people, they just don't work for me. So tips now, greatly appreciated, greatly appreciated. Every dollar counts, not looking to get rich, just looking to keep a roof over my head and keep the lights on. You can find a link to my PayPal account and my Venmo account in the description of this post. Venmo, there's no fees on either end, your end or mine. PayPal, there's a small fee on my end, but I don't care. Whichever, but thank you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hitting that share button helps out tremendously. Just once, share with your friends. The other little things that I post throughout the day, photos and videos, if you can give them a share if you like them, that would be greatly appreciated. Maybe consider becoming a subscriber to my Southwest Florida television page here if you haven't done that already. That would be very much appreciated as well. I could hang out here all morning. I love it up here at Wiggins Pass. I love it. This is my favorite place to be in the morning. The pelicans just won't stay put. They're just back and forth. When I get down here to them, they take off. They are moving fast too with that current going out. Man, they're just riding the current. They're just moving right along. What a glorious morning. What a glorious morning. I'm so thankful that I can be here and share it with you like this. Share with the world. I love when the birds fly by like that. It's so beautiful to see them in flight. Wow. I think I'm going to take a short little break, and then I will come back and we'll take our stroll down the beach. So stay tuned for that. Alrighty? If I don't see you later, have an awesome Friday. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being a friend. Be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. See if that PayPal link works. Hey, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally ho, everyone. Tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country. God bless America. Tally ho. Tally ho.